Hamlin, Edwards, Kyle Busch, Boyer, McMurray. That's the top 5. Coming down to work lap 52 of 200 at Phoenix International Raceway. Hamlin takes the green flag. Carl Edwards losing about 3 car lengths there heading into turn 1. Here comes Kevin Harvick on the inside of the 29 car of Scott Wimmer.
And Kyle Busch to the inside of Carl Edwards. Great run on these restarts for Kyle Busch. I think he's after that win number 11.
Yeah, and I
think him in the record books by himself.
I think Denny Hamlin's going to have some company up there with that lead now. Got somebody that wants it pretty bad.
Kyle Busch won here back in the spring, led 133 laps. There's the points differential, line 2 there on the top of your screen. Carl Edwards now 86 points back of Clint Boyer as they are running 3rd and 4th respectively on the racetrack.
See, this is a little bit different line out of Kyle Busch. He's running up the racetrack a little bit, trying to get these runs off the corner. You don't see that a lot here at Phoenix. Seems like the best place around this racetrack is right on the bottom.
Guys are racing pretty hard down the front stretch here. You see Scott Lagasse in 11 making it 3 wide here. Stephen Watts going to be some contact.
Whoa, that's
man, lucky that wasn't a big wreck.
Steve Wallace did a nice job of holding on. Back up front, here we go. Kyle Busch slides right up on the rear deck of his Cup Series teammate, Denny Hamlin. Today they're driving for different owners.
Man, he is right there.
Stuck it in there, didn't he?
Look here. Man, these guys are racing hard.
And we're not even close to halfway.
They don't care. These guys race hard all the time. See Carl Edwards coming back into the picture there right behind these guys. I wasn't sure that Kyle Busch had enough room to stick that car going down into 1 that last time. There's going to be some contact there. Dave.
And you don't see Carl backing off at all. Drew Blickensderfer told me this morning, we have got to win the next 2. We are going to be aggressive, both in setup and on the track. It's like our Hail Mary pass. We have to go for it. We've got everything to gain. And if we do win, it'll be a comeback story. Jamie?
Hey, Dave, the Joe Gibbs Racing guys, of course, they're watching their guy Denny Hamlin in the 18. They want to take the win because they said next weekend we get the man who's sitting second, Kyle Busch, behind the wheel of our car. They said we want Kyle to win next weekend because we want to be a part of history. We want Kyle Busch to beat Sam Mart's record in our car. So right now, if it ends like this, it would make the Joe Gibbs Racing guys pretty darn happy.
Not going to make Kyle Busch happy, though. He wants to win this one.
Yeah, he wants that number to be 12, not 11.
Right now it is Denny Hamlin, then Kyle Busch, and this guy, Carl Edwards. And we asked Carl Edwards, what's it going to take for you to win this championship here in 2008?
Clint and those guys run really well, so anytime we can pick up points without them having some trouble, that's great. But for us to pick up this championship, we're going to have to, we're going to have to gain 92 points in 2 races, and that could happen just by outrunning them, or maybe if they had a little bit of trouble or something and we didn't, and luck went that way, we could beat them that way. But we can't bank on the luck, so we have to be perfect these last couple races.
He's gained 105 points the last 2, but he'd have to average 46 a race here. Right now, he's watching this race in front of him. Got to be pretty excited about watching these 2 guys going at it. Kyle Busch all over the racetrack, inside, outside.
He's trying anything and everything. He's trying to run high. He's trying to get this momentum. He runs down the apron. He's driving hard.
Yeah, this is a different line. You see now that Carl Edwards has moved up a little bit. Here comes Kevin Harvick on the inside of Clint Boyer. Move him back a spot. Harvick's on the move here. He's got a good race car today.
And he opened the door for Wimmer to take another spot away from Clint Boyer. Those are valuable points for the 2 car.
When you're racing a guy that is leading the points like that, you know he's got a lot to lose. So you kind of take advantage of him, knowing he'll give you that spot.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. It's unfortunate to do, but that's exactly what happens because you know that he's going to give you that. He's not going to push the issue. Not 60 laps into the race.
Looks like this 60 car is coming around for Carl.
Yeah, he's moved up with like Kyle Busch has. He's moved up, maybe not quite as high, but you can see him make a wider arc into the corner than what he was making. Seems to have picked up a little bit of speed there. I think let's watch and see if he goes into turn 3 a little bit higher than what he had been. No, he's back to the bottom now. He'd run a couple of laps down up where Kyle Busch was. But obviously now he needs to be, Kyle's in that position. He's caught him. He's got to get some air to the front of that car.
Yeah, I think that's what Kyle's doing. He's just trying to run in a spot where this 18 car is not blocking the air, so he can get a little downforce on the nose. If you run right in the wheel tracks, it looks like it just causes his car to push. You can see he loses just a car length off of that corner, running right behind the 18.
You talked about running for the championship. Carl can't be overly aggressive by using up his race car either, I guess, and trying to push and shove people. He gets to the bottom of the racetrack, but Kyle Busch has momentum up high.
Looks like Kyle may have caught the ball a little bit off turn 4. He didn't. He almost did.
Missed a good opportunity.
Yeah, he did.
He got real close.
Yeah, and as much as Carl Edwards thinks he has to win this race, I mean, that's what he ultimately wants to do. We got a spin off turn 4.
Got John West Townley. He's got the left side torn all 2 pieces here.
Caution for the 4th time a day.
Do not try to grab it. Do not try to grab it. It's done.
John West Townley, the NASCAR Truck Series driver for Roush Fenway Racing, and hard impact. He'll bring out yellow for the 4th time.
Yeah, a lot of cars are running through this debris, and that's a good way to get a flat tire. They'll probably come into the pits anyway, but you got to watch for that.
Coming out of turn 4 here, looked like the car just broke loose on him. Nobody around him. She just break loose and then slide up into the outside wall. A hard hit, driver's side first.
Yeah, you can see this is going to be concrete he's going to hit. It's not that safer barrier that you have in the turns.
Yeah, and you see all that debris you were talking about there, Andy. So it's probably going to necessitate these guys coming to the pits and getting some tires. I think they were probably ready anyway.
Yeah, I think they wanted tires anyway, but for sure after running through that, you'd want to come in the pits.
They pitted on lap 24, and this is lap 64, so 40 laps later. Pit road will be open this time as we expect to see the 18 and everyone come down. Remember, the 18 again is 1 set shy as opposed to the other competitors because problems in practice. Here they come. 45 miles an hour. Let's head down to the 33 pit, Kevin Harvick's pit in Shannon, Spain.
Doc, Kevin Harvick told his over-the-wall guys to take a deep breath. The car's a little bit tight right now. They're going to make a slight air pressure adjustment, and it is going to be 4 tires for Kevin Harvick. Mike.
Remember the last time down pit road, the 32 team had a problem on the right rear. Concentrate there, trying to be as accurate as possible. The car's a little bit tight. They'll make a track bar adjustment, Dave.
Still just a little bit loose on throttle for Carl Edwards. They'll take a 1/4 pound of air pressure difference out of the right rear tire. Jamie?
Little confusion on the 18. They had all 4 sticker tires, but they made a last-minute call to take scuffs on the right side. I believe they're putting, yes, sticker tires on the left side for Denny Hamlin. He's down and away.
Great race off. Harvick and Wimmer were all side by side. Both of them gained a couple of positions.
Harvick's crew responded with a great pit stop.
They did. And wow, it was a very, very tight race off of pit road. There goes Hamlin. Now watch the race for a second spot right there. A hood length.
Yeah, and then you got Jamie McMurray close there also. And there's Carl.
Jamie?
Well, guys, there's trouble on the 18. We're trying to find out right now. Really frustrated. He said he has to come back in. See, they messed up here. There was a confusion whether or not they were going to put scuffs or stickers. They put scuffs on the right side last minute. They put stickers on the left. Now they're going to come back in, guys. We're going to watch him make his way down pit road. I'll get back to you as soon as we find out what the team figures out they're going to do.
Make sure they're all scuffed, guys.
This is costly regardless. Just coming down pit road here with 36 cars on the lead lap or more here. No, we don't have quite that many cars, but it's going to put him way back in the running.
Sounds like they wanted to put
Yeah,
scuffs on the car. They were going to get rid of that set of tires because they're anticipating having to make a couple of more pit stops.
They want to save that set of stickers for later, but this is really costly coming down pit road.
All clear.
With this many cars on the lead lap.
So he will be at the very back of the field having to work his way through traffic. And we will come back and watch him do it at Phoenix in just a moment.